Hey guys, welcome back to Football Shirt February. Today is day number 26 here as we count down some shirts for my collection and shirts I've been unpacking throughout the month of February. And we only have a few more days left. Today, Saturday and Sunday, will be the last days of Football Shirt February. But it's been a lot of fun to do these videos and to get things up and running here on my YouTube channel and to show off some shirts that some of them I haven't seen in a while or worn in a while. And not only have I been showing these off all through the month, I've been wearing them all day long once showing them and feeling great about getting to delve back into a collection of shirts that I've had and again continuing to grow it to my wife's dismay. So hope you guys are doing well out there, and today we're going to take a look at a shirt from a team from Germany, and we're going to be heading back to Germany for maybe the second or third time this month. Of course, please like the video and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all the things that I post here on my YouTube page. And yeah, you can check out all the old Football Shirt February videos on the playlist that I've made, and as well as check out some of the other content that I have put up and will be putting up in the future. So today we're going to be looking at a shirt from Eintracht Frankfurt, German team who is currently in fourth place in the Bundesliga. They're actually playing tonight, the Friday night game in the Bundesliga. It'll be on BT Sport if you're in the UK to check that out. And they'll be playing Werder Bremen. I'll be checking that game out, watching that. Now, Eintracht Frankfurt is a team that I got a soft spot for. I love the Bundesliga. I enjoy watching German football, and I've got a few shirts from Bundesliga teams in my collection. Bayern, RB Leipzig, which we've seen here on the channel, Wolfsburg, Eintracht Frankfurt. So I have a soft spot for German football and German football teams, and Eintracht Frankfurt is one of them. One of the teams that I enjoy the most, them and RB Leipzig. I enjoy watching those two sides and following them. And really, my interest in Eintracht Frankfurt got started back around the 2014-15 season. I guess it would have been the 2014-15 season. They were fighting for survival there in the Bundesliga, and they played in the relegation playoff game. Just were rescued or just saved themselves, and they played in that relegation playoff game I think 2 seasons in a row, and then ended up playing in the German Cup final a couple seasons in a row, winning it one of those times under Niko Kovac, and then going on to a fantastic run in the Europa League a few years ago under Adi Hütter, who's their manager now, and was there in his first season as coach there at the club. It was a season where we saw Luka Jovic rise to popularity or rise, up in the status of being a top-class striker before his move to Real Madrid. Same with Sebastian Haller before he went to West Ham, and now at Ajax, as well as Ante Rebic before he went to AC Milan. But it's a team that I've followed, like I said, and because I've followed them a bit over the last few years, and been keeping a tab on what they've been doing, I've collected a few of their shirts, including the shirt I'm going to show off today, which comes from that 2014-15 season, and I'm going to grab that right now. All right, so this is the Eintracht Frankfurt shirt from the 2014-15 season, made by Nike. A great shirt, and one of the things I've noticed about these Eintracht Frankfurt shirts, and I've not necessarily noticed it on some of the other shirts that I have in my collection made by Nike, is that it actually gives me the year that this shirt was worn and made. It's a great little thing. For some reason, I've not noticed that on some of the other shirts that I've picked up, which is a bit strange, especially when I've gotten them straight from like a club shop. But anyhow, this is a shirt that they wore that season. A beautiful looking shirt. Some might say, oh, it looks a lot like AC Milan, which, yes, it does have that black and red vertically striped look to it. But you can see one of the things that this has that's a little bit subtle is that there is a darker or lighter red triangle running through it, like a chevron running through it in the middle there, and it peaks down here at the bottom. So this is something that you can notice. It's very subtle, something that you wouldn't notice unless you're looking at it really up close. Of course, we've got the very, very pretty, lovely, gorgeous Eintracht Frankfurt eagle right there. And then we've also got, of course, the Nike tick. Alfa Romeo was the sponsor of this that season, and we can see that there. Now, I have worn this shirt a lot. Worn it around the house, worn it out in public, as well as I've probably slept in it a couple of times. But you can see some cracking in that Alfa Romeo logo. I don't actually wear this shirt very often anymore, if at all. At least not for some time, just because I don't want anything to happen to it. I don't want anything to happen to that sponsorship. I don't want it to come off, because I really like this shirt. This was maybe my first Eintracht Frankfurt shirt. I think it was one of the first two when I picked it up after that 2014-15 season. Coincidentally enough, classicfootballshirts.co.uk, one of my favorite websites in the whole world, and shops where I get a lot of shirts from previous seasons. They ended up getting a stock of these in, as well as that season's away shirt and that season's third shirt. So I picked up one of each, and I think they were only something like $14.99 when I got them, which was great. As you look on the back here, we've got the SGE, which is the Frankfurt logo there, and then we also have the black space where we would have had our name and number, and then of course at the bottom we've got back to the striping. Now around the sleeves you've got a little bit of a black band there to signify the end of the sleeve. It goes along with the black collar. So a lovely shirt, very, very pretty shirt, and one of my favorites, I think, in my collection. I like all of my Frankfurt shirts, to be honest. Now, I'm wearing actually a shirt from the 2017 season. So this was from the 14-15 season. The one I'm wearing is from the 17-18 season, which again is Nike, and it shows the difference. I've talked about this before, how teams with certain shirts, they need to mix things up to make it interesting for fans. So teams like Celtic with the hoops, Barcelona with the stripes, AC Milan with the stripes. And this is a shirt that is beautiful. It's great. But, once a fan buys this one season, they kind of, unless you're a hardcore fan or a collector, you kind of turned off from buying the same shirt, the same style every season. And I can completely understand that, because shirts are really expensive these days, 60, 70, 80 quid for a shirt. Now, this, from a few seasons later, I love this shirt, so comfortable. Again, it's made from Nike's dry fit material, just like this one here from the 2014-15 season. This comes from the 2017-18 campaign. It was an all-black top, and of course we have the badge, the beautiful eagle badge, the Nike tick, the collar, just a straight round collar with a little bit of red detail to it, and we have some striping down the side, and then the sleeve is just a solid black sleeve. And really, I was able to get this shirt from kitbag.com when I got it, and there was able to get it with no sponsor on the front, which was great. I'm always for that. And yeah, it was just a completely different shirt than this one, which makes it awesome to go out and buy, and it's awesome to also look at the team from year to year, because they mix things up, they change things up. Now, let me show you something else here. This shirt is another from my collection, another Eintracht shirt from the 2018-19 campaign. And this time, again, they went all black. So all black like this, but instead of putting some red with it, this was the all black and white shirt. You can see the badge there, Nike tick. This time we have the sponsor, Indeed, Jobs Finding. And then we've got a collar, very different collar. It's a very open collar here compared to this. This is a very round collar. This is a kind of a U-shape collar rather than the V-neck, the U-shape. The material is a little bit different black coloring on the sleeves, slightly different material. We've got some striping, some subtle stripes that went down down vertically. And we can go to the back. We've got just a straight up black back, SGE here, SGE there. And so just, again, mixing things up and doing some lovely things with shirts. Now, I like this shirt a lot. For some reason, the shirt is just a little bit small feeling on me than, say, this one here. Perhaps I've washed it on too hot of a cycle. But then this last season, the 2019-20 season, this was our Eintracht Frankfurt shirt. So we've got a very different shirt this time around. We've got a different Nike engineering badge right there at the bottom. But again, we have a different shirt. So instead of going with the black and red stripes, we've gone with some black, red, and white stripes this time. And I absolutely loved this shirt last year when they wore it. And it's kind of similar to what they're wearing this season. We've gone back to the red and white badge. The neck is kind of similar to the all-black shirt that I just showed you a second ago. but this shirt kind of finds a happy medium between the shirt I'm wearing and this shirt right here. So a bit of a happy medium between these two shirts. And one of the things is this season they've got something similar to this, but it's got a little bit of subtle differences. I don't have it in my collection at the moment, and perhaps maybe it doesn't have the white or so much white in it this season. But again, just a team that is having or is consistently wearing shirts made by Nike that stand out, that are different from year to year, and shirts that, as a collector, as someone who follows this team, not a hardcore fan or anything like that, but someone who is interested in the results from week to week, I want to buy one of these shirts every season. So I really like them. Now, to go back to, just stick those back on the rack there. To go back to this shirt from the 2014-15 season right there, there was a shirt that I think the season after this, or maybe the 16-17 season, it was a all white and black shirt, all white and black pinstripe shirt or striped shirt like this. So rather than have the red, it was simply white and black. So again, Eintracht mixing things up. But I also picked these, like I said, I picked these shirts up too. These were the 2014-15 away and third shirts that Eintracht wore that season. So they had an all-white shirt here. This was the away shirt, and this has been worn just a lot. I've worn this shirt loads. All three of these shirts are just absolutely comfortable. Nike dry fit. I love Nike's kits, and I pretty much would say that most of my collection is Nike. I've noticed that recently. I don't remember the last time I bought an Adidas football top, but has very similar touches to the home shirt from that season, and you can tell they're from the Alfa Romeo logo. I've worn that a lot because it's got some cracking in it, but a good shirt. It's also got actually some pin marks. I probably did some work while wearing that around the house. So a lovely top there that Eintracht wore for away. And then the shirt that I believe was actually the first Eintracht shirt I got, because it was just very different than any of the others. It was this third top there, or third top here, and it's a little bit different kind of Nike dry fit material. The badge is actually, rather than sewn on like the other two, it's more of a screen print, similar to the sponsorship badge. But again, a lovely top from that 2014-15 season, and like the other two, just been worn loads. Lots of cracking. There's some discolorization to the badge. But again, these three shirts kind of have been retired almost, just because I've worn them so much. And I don't want anything to happen to them because I really like them. There's some, I guess you could say, special shirts in my collection because they're the first ones from this club that I picked up. But I'm going to try that on. I haven't worn it in a very long time, and I'm going to wear that around today and check out that Eintracht Frankfurt game tonight on TV. Okay, so there it is, Eintracht Frankfurt 2014-15 home top. And yes, it still looks great, even though it's got a little bit of cracking there in the name, the Alfa Romeo name. This is still a great fitting shirt, feels great, looks great, and a shirt that I you may have to pull out of the collection every now and again to wear again. The shirt I had on previously, that 2017-18 top, is actually one I wear quite a lot, just because it's so comfortable, and I like the look of it, that all black look. But this is one that I might have to start bringing back out, maybe not retire it, maybe put it in semi-retirement from now on. But a good looking top, and if you want to get a cool shirt, if you want to get something that looks a bit different, I know a lot of people say that Eintracht Frankfurt's shirts similar to this are a bit too much like AC Milan, but I disagree. I think you can get a really nice top if you're looking for something different, and a German team that you might want to support. So that's Football Shirt February, day number 26, guys, and hope you enjoyed that. And guys, if you did, just leave a like and subscribe to the channel and a comment. Let me know what you think down below. And I'll see you tomorrow for Football Shirt February, day number 27. Not sure what we're going to do tomorrow yet. We only got 2 days left. Hopefully, we'll pick something good out of the bag and show it off tomorrow for the next day of shirts. So guys, have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow for Football Shirt February, day number 27.